We really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Yeah, first of all, thank you both for being here. And yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams and ambitions for your family, and working hard and finding that the American dream is, for this generation and so many recently, far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope all's good wherever you are. As you all should know by now, Kamala Harris recently did an interview with Oprah, who is, at this point, God, I was never an Oprah fan, but just a out-of-touch billionaire. And the Oprah effect, I think, doesn't work anymore. There was a time that she would speak on something, like she pretty much got Obama elected, right? And people would listen. I think that's done now, in my opinion. I will play you the clip at the end of the video, but first, if you look at the screen right now, you can see that this, and who believes this poll, 70% of the black community is voting for Kamala Harris. Now, I'm going to play you some clips of some black voters, what they had to say. But if you go on the X platform, this might be the case for TikTok and Instagram as well. I'm just not on there. I'm on X. There's thousands of these types of videos out there. There is no way that only 12% of the black population is voting for Trump. I know this is Fox News, but I don't believe this poll. Let's get it.
Kamala Harris, you are as fake as press on nails, and I can see right through you. Let me help you out with something, because maybe somebody must not have told you. On TV and on every interview, giving the same tired answer. So let me just help you out. When you are asked a question, why don't you try answering the question? People are not stupid. We can tell when you're dancing around the issue instead of answering the question. When you're asked, are people better off now or during Donald Trump's presidency? When you're asked about the border or your policies on immigration, answer the question. We don't care about your middle class upbringing. We don't care that your mama had to save up to buy a house. We don't care about your summer job at McDonald's. We don't care about the lawns of the neighborhood that you lived in and how everybody took care of their lawn. That does not matter to me, and it doesn't matter to anybody else. I want you to answer the question. Because if people, my mind is already made up too, Kamala, because I can see right through you and I know that you fake. But for somebody else whose mind is not made up, let me just help you out. Answer the question so that they can decide between you and your opponent. I don't know if you're just trying to paint him as the villain and try to skate by to be like you the hero or a nice person. We don't care about that. Because being a hero and voting for the nice person is not what pays the bills. You understand what I'm saying? We can see through you. And that fake black accent that you keep doing, girl, you need to stop. Because you know good and well that you ain't got no black accent. You know good and well that you was born in from San Francisco and in Canada. Where you get that black accent from? Stop doing that trying to be relatable. This does not make you relatable. It makes you look fake. And those of us like me, we can see through that. We can see through that. We can see through every interview that you do, that instead of answering the questions that are on the minds of the millions of American people who have the power to elect you to the highest office in the land, you're dancing around the issue. And you want to talk about how you was born a middle-class kid and how your mother had to save up to buy a house. I don't care, Kamala. So just to recap, stop dancing around the issue. Answer the question. If you're going to do an interview, answer a question that you are asked at the interview.
And one thing about Trump supporters, when y'all ask us about his policies, we don't mind telling y'all his policies because he makes sure we stay updated on everything he doing. I love the Black Plan for Economics, the Platinum Plan. I love getting rid of government corruption. I love no tax on tips and overtime. I love ending the war overseas. I love shipping out illegal immigrants and stop funding them and sending them back to their country and putting that money back into the economy. I love him putting tariffs on China. I love him making NATO to pay for protection. I love those things. Can y'all tell me any of Kamala's plans? Please. What is her plans? Because he addressed his people. He addressed us. He talked to us. We know every single thing he's doing, including the people he's working with. But can y'all do that? Y'all don't want to talk about abortions and her national race. Like, y'all are not informed at all. I love how he talk about hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrant kids are missing. I love how he talk about the war on our kids and how our kids are being kidnapped and murdered and placed into the sex trafficking industry. I love that he can speak about those things and let us know his plan to help stop that. I love the way he's talking about building up the middle class, and it's proof because during his administration, those 4 years, the middle class were booming. I love that he's cutting tax on corporate businesses. I love that. We are an informed community because he informs us of everything he's doing, and the proof is in the pudding. Obama had 8 years, Bush had 8 years, Kamala had 3.5 years, and she's just now starting to do interviews. And Biden don't even know if he's a human or alien or a corpse. He don't know if he in La La Land or Disney World.
These two ladies just said everything that everybody is thinking. Answer a damn question when you're asked. Enough with the word salad. Enough with these staged interviews. The people are done. And this is only going to get worse between now and election time. I think the independent voter can see through all of this. And what the second lady was saying about Trump, she loves Trump. Look, if you're somebody who's got TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, and you don't like Trump, that's fine. I like Trump. Not everybody likes Trump. That's fair. Vote on policy. It doesn't matter if you like Trump or not. Vote on where you want the country to go. Look at Trump's policies. Look at what the policies of Biden-Harris, what they did in the last 4 years, and see where you want the country to be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Because Trump's only going to be there for 4 years, but you want the groundwork to be laid to where you want the country to go. And he is out there doing interview after interview telling you what the plan is. Whereas with Kamala Harris, there is no plan. What the hell is an opportunity economy? Nobody knows because she has no policy. She's not out there saying the steps that she's going to take in order to ensure a secure border, in order to ensure whatever this opportunity economy is. And you're going to see this in the Oprah clip I'm going to play at the end. But first, let's watch 2 more clips from these black voters that are done with Kamala.
If Kamala was going to change things, she would have done it while she was vice president. If Trump was going to fuck shit up, he would have done it while he was president. What more else is there to say?
Man, did y'all see the motherfucking video with Oprah Winfrey and Miss Harris? That shit don't make no sense, man. I wonder, do she think that we supposed to vote for motherfucking Harris just because of Oprah? I don't give a damn about her getting Oprah. That's just it, man. Oprah don't do nothing for the black community. What has she done for our community? Even in Chicago, man, she probably built a few schools here, did a little fundraiser there, here and there for them people in Chicago. But Oprah ain't shit, man. I'm not finna, look at her, man, that's the same crowd as Bill Cosby, man. I'm not with that shit, man. I'm not bashing nobody, and I hope they don't ban me for saying what the fuck I want to say, man. But I don't give a damn about Oprah. She can talk to Oprah all night long. Then she'll get up there, oh, do you have a gun? Yeah, I got it. I'm on gun control. You step in my house, I'm gonna shoot. But you want to take people's guns away from her, man, and have these fucked up laws with gun control, man. Come on, man. Everybody should be able to carry a firearm, man, to protect themselves, man. How America going, man? Shit just ain't right, man. I want you to know that this is it. I don't give a damn what she got going on with Oprah. If you feel like me, man, follow me.
You see what that man said there? You have a track record of Trump and you have a track record of Kamala. If Trump was going to be this evil dictator that the left tries to make him out to be, he would have done it already. We have 4 years of him in office. We have 4 years of Kamala in office. Yeah, she's not the president, but she was there. These are her same policies. On her website, it's the Biden policies that are up there as her plan. By every measurable metric, Trump was better. Now, we're going to watch a crazy clip from the Oprah interview, and this is Word Salad Central. A question was asked, speaking by Kamala was done for a few minutes, yet no question was actually answered. Let's get it.
You know, ever since the debate, we feel for our fellow citizens in Springfield. Do you not think about the fellow citizens in Springfield, Ohio, the Haitian families, the non-Haitian families, everybody having to deal with this lie that has endangered the lives of Haitian people and anybody who looks Haitian? Everybody in America feels for that. And everybody in America, left, right, middle, has concerns about immigration. Yeah. And I'm told that Justin, where are you in the audience? Justin.
Hello.
In our audience.
Hello, Madam Vice President.
You live in Michigan.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't love saying hello, Madam Vice President.
I do.
What's your question? It's an immigration question.
My question for you is, when you become president, what would be your specific steps? Yeah, of course. What would be specific steps to strengthening the border?
So it's a wonderful and important question. You know, my background was as a prosecutor, and I was also the elected attorney general for 2 terms of a border state. So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on. Okay. I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border and ensuring the safety of the American people. Sadly, where we are now can be traced most recently back to the fact that when the United States Congress, members of the Congress, including some of the most conservative Republicans, came up with a border security bill. And here's what that border security bill would have done. It would have put 1,500 more border agents at the border. Let me tell you, those border agents are working around the clock. It would have just been about giving them some support and relief, which is probably why the border agents actually endorsed the bill. It would have allowed us to stem the flow of fentanyl. And I'm looking at people from all over the country here, so I don't need to tell the folks who are watching this what fentanyl has done to families, to kids in our country, and the need to take seriously stemming the flow coming into our country and addressing that extraordinary and tragic issue in terms of its effect. The bill would have allowed us to have more resources to prosecute transnational criminal organizations. And it would have been part of the solution. And Donald Trump called up those folks and said, don't put that bill on the floor for a vote. He blocked the bill, and you know why? Why? Because he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. And he has put his personal political security before border security. Because understand, even in the intervening months, what that bill would have done to give support to folks who care about this issue. And this again gets to the point about what does leadership really look like? And is it about you or is it about the people? Right. Is it about running on problems or fixing problems? My work and my career has always been about saying, let's fix problems. Let's address the needs, because we know it's within our capacity to do that.
So to answer Justin's question, now that that bill has gone and hasn't passed, will you reintroduce that?
Absolutely, and when I am elected President of the United States, I will make sure that bill gets to my desk and I will sign it into law.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin.
Listen to this. A majority...
You see how crazy this is, that she still blames Trump? Trump called these people and stopped this bill from going through. Like, Trump wasn't even there for the last 4 years. You think the man has the power to just call people and they're just going to listen to him, all these Republicans? No. Her policies are what caused the border problem. Her and Biden's. She was the border czar, and she's never been down there to any problematic part of the border. Almost 2 million people came in every year that her and Biden was in office. It could be more. 2 million is the size of Philadelphia. So you added a new city of Philadelphia every year to America of undocumented people that you don't know who these people are. And I get why they come in here, right? America's got the rule of law. There's more opportunity. They can get paid more. They get housing, education. They're going to get benefits. I get it from them, for their point of view. But what about the American taxpayer's point of view? And that's who you have to think about when you're voting. You have to think about your money, your dollars. America spends over $200 billion a year to house, feed, and give Medicare to illegal migrants. $200 billion. That word salad she just said there does not answer any question. What that man asked was, what that young man just asked was, what are the steps you're going to take to secure the border? She didn't name one. She just tried to blame Trump. This is all they have to run on is TDS. They run on Trump bad. Orange man bad is their whole plan. Yeah, she spoke about the fentanyl. Over 100,000 Americans die every year of fentanyl, which comes through the southern border. The southern border on the Mexican side is run by the cartel. People have to pay the cartel in order to cross the border. You're making a big drug cartel richer, which is where the fentanyl comes from. This causes not only crime, but it causes illegal immigrants to come into the country and take jobs away from low-skill Americans. It's a crazy world we're living right now. Trump 2024. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Help it grow. Catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.